Ok, deci salutare fraților, aici Alex și bine v-am găsit la al doilea episod din seria de What Remains of Edith Finch. Continuăm, ok, continuăm fix de unde am rămas data trecută. Și nu pot să mă mișc, nu? Ah, ba da. Deci, să vedem ce trebuie să facem și ce vom mai afla despre acești membri ciudați ai familiei Finch. Ok, deci aia cred că a fost pisica.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Mi se pare și normal să nu-i spună povestea.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Ok, deci aici putem să intrăm. Deci aveam un film așa pus ca să poată să deschidă toată lumea.
I spent a lot of time in great-grandma Edie's room.
Bun. Să vedem ce avem aici.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Ok. Deci am aflat despre Odin acum.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Bun, nu mai sunt chiar atât de mulți membri ai familiei. Dar unde trebuie să mergem acum? Presupun că la ușă? Nu. Ok. La cealaltă ușă atunci.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Deci avea o baie full roz.
It was a pretty big trace.
Ok. Și uite, cheia. E aceeași cheie. Ok, deci cheia aia merge la toate lacătele, am înțeles. Hai, de asta jos. Deschide cartea și ceva.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Logic era că în carte. Și ce avem noi aici?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Aici e din aia pentru că făceau pozele de la camerele alea vechi. Ok.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Nu putea să-l împingă normal, trebuia să-l tragă și apoi să-l împingă. Ok. Nu, ce m-a speriat fața mea. Și a început o muzică foarte dubioasă.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Dar cât de mare era familia asta?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Să vedem despre cine mai aflăm acum.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Din perspectiva altui personaj, ok.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Deci mereu și-a dorit să zboare. Presimt că o să se rupă și o să cadă
But
sau
that
ceva.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Sau sare ca prost.
I told him going around was impossible.
Se
Maybe
rupe
if I
ecranul,
hadn't
ok.
said that.
Hai mă, rupe deodată. Sau să dă peste cap, nu știu că
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
ce
I
trebuie să
think
se
he'd
întâmple?
already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Deci chiar s-a dat peste cap.
The day he made up his mind
S-a
to
rupt,
fly.
ok. Aia
And
căzut.
he did.
Și așa a murit. Deci Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Deci mai avem 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 membri, cred. Mă gândisem prima oară să fac câte un membru pe fiecare episod, dar aparent facem foarte repede. Așa. Și acum pe unde?
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Presupun că pe aici. Alt secret, ok, normal. Cum faci așa ceva? Vreau să fac și eu pasajul ăsta, să plec în casă. Ok.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Totuși ai avut loc fără problemă. Și ne-am întors. Ok. Suntem fix aici pe scări. La scări.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
De ce? Cine a fost Barbara? Și acum pe unde? Presupun că trebuie să ne întoarcem. Da. Sau să aibă legătură cu camera asta? Nu mai are treabă cu camera asta. Da. E fix acolo, la perete, ok. Presupun că pe scări în sus.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Și atunci?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Și asta ar trebui să-mi dea vreun indiciu sau... Haideți că am revenit după ce m-am mai plimbat puțin prin casă, aparent tot pe aici, pe jos trebuia să mergem. Și ajungem în camera ei Barbarei.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ok, deci era un star de cinema, probabil. Jucase într-un film ceva. Mai mult ca sigur. Asta e cum o pizza. Nu e pizza, what the...
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Deci ce găsim și noi? Revistă, ok.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Și acum iarăși din perspectiva ei.
With another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Deci știa să țipe.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Perfect time. Perfect
That came
time.
from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
It's because my dad likes making puzzles and
Deci mai mult de
secret
ascult. Da, uite că
passages.
e cutia acolo.
There's a
Trebuie să
key
fie cheia
hidden in the
acolo.
music box.
Ce spuneam?
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him,
Prieten al Barbarei.
right on cue. She reached for the music box,
Ok, deci așa jucăm din perspectiva ei.
and as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ce melodie mișto au băiat.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Hai, el măcar stea pe el. Ua, sânge. Hai. Nu putem să trecem aici. Atunci... What? Stai că putem să luăm. Ok.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ok. Wow. I-a pus capul acolo, probabil. De ce avea așa ceva la subsol? Ce poate da?
It rattled and grew still.
Ok. Hai, ușor, Barbara. Hai că el e aici, el trebuie să fie.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Ok.
She threw him out,
Yep.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep
încă-l iubea.
watching the
Ce
late,
cute.
late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming. enough.
Bun răspuns.
But if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Trebuie să mergem la etaj. Partea asta îmi place, pare mai horror un pic așa, mai ales după melodie. Și nu numai. Care e camera unui actor? Asta. Walter Finch.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police described the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand.
Dar nu era așa mult.
Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
De ce ar încerca să-l lovească tot pe acolo? Ok.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Și să mergem pe aici.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Și acum ce?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Ah, ok, trebuie să lovesc, bun. Deci așa se rupe.
Wasn't moving,
Ok.
but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
V-am zis la început că era ruptă la acolo și cineva a căzut. Și trebuie să mergem la el? La care el?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Gaci cu sau? Sau e Hookman?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh, mai de cap. Ok.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ok. Interesantă povestea Barbarei. Avea... Urechea pe spate.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Posibil și asta. Ok, dar o să ne oprim aici. Cam atât și cu al doilea episod. Ne vedem de seară cel mai probabil cu un episod dintr-o nouă serie, dar până atunci să aveți o zi cât mai bună. Ciao!